So Winston's wearing a shirt because this is his second shirt. Because Levi and Winston are both licking his wounds, and they've licked off all of the, like, remember that silver stuff that was on his, for those that you watched, didn't look away. Basically, they licked it all off. So all of the antibiotic and topical spray stuff they put on there, it's been licked off. And then he keeps reaching back and trying to, like, pull the drainage tubes out. So he's wearing a shirt. He's doing pretty good with it. Yesterday, he was wearing a different shirt and he ripped it. And so now this is a button-up shirt. I can only get one leg in because
he's a big boy. He's
a big boy, yeah. But this one's working better. This one's staying on better.
Yeah.
So otherwise, he's doing fine.
Put your sleeve in your pocket.
He's itchy. You can tell that he's itchy with it. He does better when he's on the pain meds. I think that helps. I put a little bit of topical lidocaine on this morning. I think that helped a little bit too. But a couple more days and he gets the drainage tubes out.
That'll be good.
Yeah, I think that's like on Tuesday or something. So I'll have to figure out how to get him to the vet and I guess where to put the dogs and Kinsley and anywho.
Oh yeah, because I'll be gone.
Because Katie's gonna be gone, yeah. So that's...
Can it wait till Thursday or no?
I don't know. So that's part of yesterday. We're getting you caught up because we didn't record yesterday.
Yeah.
I got the brooder on the deck yesterday also. So Katie can move your chickens out here.
Yep. I had the person pick up the 32 chickens today.
Wow, that's great. And
all I have left now is the 30 that are for grow outs. And they are going to be picked up. 20 of them are picked up next week. And the remainder are going to be picked up in 2 weeks. Yeah,
so this should be ready to go. There's a bulb in there. And we got the power cord.
My brain's on planting, so I'm like, what kind of bulb is in there? I'm thinking like flower bulbs. You meant a heat lamp.
Yeah, there's a bulb in there.
Got it. I saw the magnolia bulbs. I was like, my brain is on all of the things that need to be done. Okay, I'll work on getting this cleaned up, and then I will be able to move the chicks out here tomorrow is my plan. And then I will, once they're moved out here, then I will clean and reset up the 9 brooders in there for the next hatch next week.
Okay, good.
So just a nice little clean reset of everything, and then rinse and repeat.
While I had the tractor out, I picked up
part of your path of destruction.
Yeah, the tree that was here that I knocked down and dug out. I removed all the branches and then the stump, and it's down in the front of by the driveway, by the gate.
It keeps throwing me every time I walk out and I look over here. I'm like, why does it look so different over here? And it takes my brain. Because like we mentioned, now we have such a nice clear path that when you walk, from the front of the yard or from the RV or from the house, you just have this nice clear path of this pasture. It's so nice.
Yeah.
So nice.
Yes, this stuff is slowly being picked up. I'm going to be processing some roosters tomorrow morning, so that stuff's staying out, but then I'll put it away at some point. At some point.
Yeah, we have a lot of roosters to process.
We have a lot of roosters, yeah. I'm going to process the roosters that are in the Vever coops there because we need those emptied.
Yep, for grow outs.
For grow outs.
Once they're off heat.
Yeah, so that's tomorrow morning. Last night, after we were working, I started on the flooring a little bit yesterday, kind of pre-planning the flooring, and then we went into town because I figured out that I needed a rubber mallet for the flooring and some other flooring tools. And then we needed the extension cord for the brooder. So we went to Lowe's, and then by the time we got back, it was too late
Yeah.
to record, so we didn't record.
Yeah, and we grabbed some dinner because it was just getting late. And
Yep.
by the time you get home, especially with having to give Winston 4 pills or 3 pills in the evening and 4 pills in the morning, just a lot of a little bit extra stuff to do.
Yeah, so I think that's caught up on yesterday.
Yeah, I think so.
Yep. So today I continued with flooring and more planning. I thought I had everything planned out yesterday, but it turned out that I was needing some more. Let's just stand in the shade.
Oh, I was thinking the heat felt.
Well, we're just pointing them towards the sun.
Y'all are just we're just glowing. We're just glowing.
Yeah, so lots more planning today, and then started laying down the floor. And I definitely need to get a rhythm because I don't really exactly know what I'm doing, trying to figure it all out. Almost thinking about hiring it out, but that also requires a bunch of extra work. Anyway, it's just a thing.
It's just in the process of what you're doing right now. This too shall pass.
Yesterday was the 20th, and the
Happy birthday, Mom.
The refrigerator end panel was supposed to come in. And I emailed them, Lowe's, and I said, do you know when it's coming? And they said, it's shipping from the factory yesterday. I said, well, do you have an ETA on when it's going to arrive? And they're like, nope, don't know. I'm like, okay, well, that's not helpful. So on our way to Lowe's, we're halfway there, and we get a phone call from Lowe's, and like, hey, Nate, well, good news, your panel is here.
Yay!
It's like, oh, great, but it hasn't been checked in. It won't be checked in until tomorrow morning because the people left, the shipping or the receiving people left. Oh, okay, so we have to go back to Lowe's tonight to go pick up the end panel.
Yep.
But I've added some things to my list anyway, so it'll be a good trip.
Yeah.
Because there's some things I need for tomorrow's processing of the roosters, some new fresh blades. So we're gonna go back to Lowe's after this to get the refrigerator end panel, and I'll be able to finish up the cabinets in the kitchen, assuming that I have some free time. We have a lot.
We have a lot to do this weekend.
We have a lot. Yeah, I'm not doing it this weekend,
Oh,
but
okay.
I'm just thinking like when you're gone.
Yeah.
But when you're gone, because you're gonna be gone for a couple days.
Yeah.
Early next week, it's gonna be it's really hard for me to get stuff done because there's always just things to watch out for and whatever.
It's always hard when there's just one of us.
Yeah, so
You don't have somebody else to help with the other stuff.
Yeah, so we'll see how next week goes, but
Yeah.
but it's coming along. I'm feeling a little overwhelmed at the moment because this weekend we got the trees
Yes.
for our food forest, and they're in a box.
Yep.
And they need to be planted either tomorrow or Sunday.
Yep.
So that's one of the things we're gonna do.
Yeah. Got to get that. Got to get them. We have to figure out when we're going to. So my task list tonight is to create the task list of all the things that we need to accomplish before I leave, and kind of prioritize things because I have quite a few projects and things that I need to do. Plus, I need to help Nate kind of know where the help needed is with the chickens while I'm gone, so that he understands exactly like what my notes mean and what I'm asking, because that's one thing. We don't speak the same language, so I just always have to make sure I write it down so that it makes sense, and then we kind of walk through it and go over it. Because since I'm hatching immediately after these ones, I'm putting a new batch in immediately after these are hatching. It's going to be needing to collect some eggs as well. So little bit of extra things, but I think it'll be good. It shouldn't be anything overwhelming. And fingers crossed they don't start hatching early.
Yeah.
Like too early.
Hi, bud.
He's such a good boy. He was so excited. We got their food delivered today, and just shaking, like he was just waiting for the driver, and he was just shaking the whole time, like just waiting there because I was petting him, and he's just like, "Grrr." You're being a goof. He was just so excited.
I moved you out of your heat.
Yeah,
My
it's cold
apologies.
over here. I was like, well, I like standing in the sun. It got chilly. It's very chilly. It's a weird day today. It's like if you're in the sun, it's gorgeous.
Yeah,
But if you're in the shade, it's brisk.
It's a little chilly.
Yesterday when we got home, it was like, and I had to do a little bit of cleaning in the brooder room just to do a little organizing, and count all of the chickens and give the person the tally of the orders. And it was like, oh my goodness, it's so cold. Yeah, changing waters and just kind of making sure everything was ready to go. It was like, brr. It was usually in that brooder room, it's like 75 to 80 degrees at all times, and it was down to like 65 degrees in there. Obviously the chickens were warmer because they're under heat lamps, but yeah, it was pretty cold. It was pretty cold. Yeah, so this should have trees hopefully tomorrow.
Yep,
And then
Sunday.
Yeah, this weekend and then yeah, I think that it's just, I mean, there's just so much. It's just that time where there's just so much happening, and then continuing to try to continue on the house, so it's just a lot right now. So I see why you're overwhelmed. Especially like learning the flooring and like, you know, just the way your brain works with mapping stuff out.
If I was able to not think about all the other things that I'm not working on while I'm working on something, it wouldn't be so bad.
Yeah.
But, you know, as I'm working on the floor, I'm like, well, I'm not working on the trees, and I'm not working on cleaning up the living room so I can do the rest of the flooring. I'm not working on the kitchen cabinets because that's, you know, I didn't go to Lowe's to pick it up. Like all these things, and so that just, but I got to remind myself I can only do one thing at a time.
Yep.
But right now I feel like I'm being pulled in multiple directions to get stuff done.
Maybe putting it all on a paper and prioritizing it will help with, it's just, okay, this is what I'm working on. This is, you know, if something random comes up with the animals, that's totally different. But outside of that, this is my project. Once this is done, this is my next project.
Yeah, him getting injured definitely put a skunk in the works.
It did, and it obviously added some stress.
Yeah.
But he's seeming like he's doing really good. He doesn't seem to be bothered too much by it, besides it obviously is a small irritation.
Yeah.
Which, you know, if I had 2 tubes in my side, I would also be irritated.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. All right, you want to go to Lowe's?
Sure.
Okay.
Date night.
We're going to go to Lowe's. Happy birthday, Donna, yesterday. All right, we'll see you guys on Tuesday.
You will see them on Tuesday.
Unless we record.
Oh, okay. We can. Yeah.
Tuesday. Bye.
Bye. Go boy. Oh, go boy.